Good morning. Hi. Right. What is? I got a bit of a qualm against Bajon Nyland. He's just done a test on the latest 22 Model 3 Performance. It's out now. It's done about 2 hours ago, and then he did one yesterday. But my qualm is comparing it against the 2019 March 2019 Tesla Model 3 Performance. I've got a 2020 Tesla Model 3 Performance myself, and I do watch what he says about videos, about the Tesla Model 3. And my qualm is he's brought out this test, how fast. He did 1,000 kilometre test drive in the 22 version. And when he had the MC Hammer Tesla Model 3 Performance, he did it in, I think it was 9 hours and 55. Right. But the latest 2022 model Performance, it did it in 9 hours 15. So it's quite a bit quicker, I thought. But I suppose at the time when he did the MC Hammer, there wasn't much competition about, so he didn't have to try as best he could to get as quick as he could. Maybe. But that's not my main qualm about is what he's come out with. Because if you look on his video, on his screen, on his graph, it does show that it's faster, right? Through charge, not through charging, but it's got a bit bigger battery or whatever. That's not neither here nor there. But at the end of the day, he didn't look, did he? And you think 2 hours 4 makes 4. Well, what spoils it for any battery car is the weather conditions. The colder it is, the slower the charge up, and don't perform the same in the winter. This is where my problem is. If you look at his graph, when he tested the 2022 version of the Tesla Model 3 Performance, it was 24 degrees. It was quite warm. But if you look at his Tesla Model 3 Performance of 2021 model, was only last year's model, that did it in a lot less time, slower, it was 7 degrees. It was freezing cold. So there's a lot of difference between 7 degrees and 24 degrees, which is my qualm. The thing is comparing it between cold weather and hotter weather, whereas it should in fact be the same temperature. If he did last year's 2021 model at the 24 degrees and then this year's model at 24 degrees, it won't be the matter of 9 hours and 15 and 9 hours and 55 difference. It'd be right next to each other. But why haven't he seen that? But John Nyland never saw that. He never looked at the cold temperature of when he did the 1,000 kilometre test last year in this year. So that's my qualm. So when he needs to look at to see what he's saying. He's trying to make the later models, this year's models, better than last year's models and better than the 2019 models. But in fact, they're not. And actually, while I'm here on the point of it all, the reason why they got rid of the chrome and made it black, even though black is better and looks better, the reason why I did it is to save money. It's cheaper to paint them black, and then is to have them chrome. And everything else, the Octavolve, it was cheaper then to do it that way than it is to do the PDC heater, if that's what it's called, which is what mine's got. And also a PDC heater that does use more energy, but it's been proven. All cars got PDC heaters, all cars, for years and years they've had them. They're tried and tested and very, very, very reliable. How reliable is a heat pump? After the warranty of 4 years, what happens? And you need a new heat pump because heat pumps go wrong. People put heat pumps in their houses and they go wrong. What happens? They must cost an absolute fortune to replace. So it's going to be more expensive after warranty to replace than a PDC heater. Yeah. So you got to look at it in all ways. Same now, they're doing battery packs that entwined into the car, like part of the frame. It might be cheaper for them to do them that way, but it's going to be more labour intensive because you've got to get the battery out, haven't you? And you have to take all the bottom out to get the battery out, more labour. And if Tesla, like not just Tesla, all other manufacturers are charging £150 an hour, it all adds up. It's going to be mega expensive, you see. So you got to look at it all in one way. And yesterday I showed you a video, right? From Cold, I went a 7-mile journey in this weather, nice and warm. I hit 183 miles per kilowatt. That's absolutely fantastic. It's actually around 5.6 watt hours a mile. And that's nearly Kona territory. Yeah, going speed limits, because I don't break speed limits, I go nice and steady. I manage 5.6 miles per kilowatt in my Tesla Model 3 performance. And you might say, well, why does my Tesla Model 3 performance do that? The reason why is I've upgraded my wheels, and I've shown you them before. If you look at my other videos, you will see I've got Martian forged lightweight alloys now, 18-inch, but they're not just 18-inch, they're narrow as well. So I've got 215, 45, 18 wheels, tyres. So it's like drift through onto the road and glides along, less drag on the road. So I'm getting massive efficiency, as good efficiency as the latest 2022 Tesla Model 3 performances. The only thing is, in the winter, it's going to use more. But do you go on holiday in the winter? Do you go anywhere in the winter? No, just backwards and forwards to work. You always go on holiday in the summer. And in the summer, you don't need the efficiency. Even though I am getting the efficiency, same as the new one, you don't need it because they're that economical anyway. It's only in the winter. But who goes anywhere in the winter? So look at it that way, you know. Anyway, I'll leave that with you and to digest. But like I say, my main qualm with Bjorn Nyland on his latest Tesla Model 3 performance test is that simple, is that he's matching not the 2019 version, but the 2021 version compared to the 22. He's making out that the 2022 version is that much better and faster on the 1,000-kilometre test. But if you look at their figures, the figures are, in the 2021 model, it was 7 degrees temperature, freezing cold. Whereas the new one, the 2022 version, it was 24 degrees. Obviously, it's going to be faster. Even that fast, even 40 minutes quicker, because the efficiency of a car in 7-degree temperatures is far less than it is in the 24 degrees that you tested the 2022 model. Anyway, I'll leave it at that. Anyway, have a good day, and I'll speak to you very soon. Okay, bye-bye.